on the door increases the pressure, and in a flash the time is up for it's done, and you won't know how it can feel to feel it. So I say no to status quo. Status quo. Kick down the walls around me, they don't know how strong I am. I'm not defined by boundaries they will never understand. I'm so much more. The status quo. Stuck on the bottom floor, and I know it's time to go. So maybe I've got everything that I want, but then I might have made some when I say no, no, no. Status quo.
Lower octave Simon & Garfunkel version on a bad day. That's a musical called Starship. I think you are Glee fans. I'm hip to StarKid. Check it out. If you're a StarKid fan, not hip to Glee, check it out. But they both involve music and silly things, and I think they have a lot in common. So back before all that stuff again, if we're rewinding for a second, let's keep things moving, because I don't want to put you guys to sleep. This is a song that I would do a lot. I used to play like a lot of bars. I used to play restaurants and stuff to get like tips to pay my rent in Los Angeles. And I would. Is that Chrissy? Hi, Chrissy. Chrissy's all the way from China, guys. Give it up for Chrissy. And then she goes to the University of Michigan, so don't pick on her, alright? Come all the way to Ohio for that show. We're all friends here. We're on neutral ground, okay? At bars and stuff, you know, I play a lot of jazz standards and American songbook classics, because that's the least amount of, like, that's the path of least resistance for people at a restaurant. That's how you piss them off the least, because everyone goes, oh, this sounds nice. So the only way you can play your original songs is if you pretend that one of your songs is actually like an old Doris Day cut, but it's not. It's actually just a song that you wrote. So this is a way that I would mask songs that I had written, so people would, you know, maybe check out my music. But this is a faux nouveau jazz standard that I wrote called Don't You.
Wasn't that a funny day? Gee, I had a funny day. When I got you, kind of meant the sun hit me. Sure, I'll admit that I'm the same. Another sucker for a game kids like to play. The wind like to you. Don't you want the way I feel? Don't you want the way I feel? Don't you want the way I feel for you? The sun telling me all that it's done. Well, I refuse to let it stop.